Hello folks, welcome back to Riverbend Springs for the Contractor Series, and this time we're in February 2, and really today a lot of the tasks we're going to be doing is more focused on us rather than doing contracts, because at the moment we have a look, it's really not many contracts to do. So last time we actually purchased our first fields. And what you can see here is what we own. There's no leasing of equipment, so we purchased two fields. So just remind is fields 84 and fields 12. And what I'm going to be doing in a sec is go ahead and fertilizing them. But on top of that, I purchased a new John Deere 4755, a front weight, and a new trailer. We did get the the cultivator and technically the forklift over here, or Tayander, should I say, on lease, or not on lease, for second hand. You can see the money's gone up a little bit because I've gone and sold a pickup. We got about 22 grand for that, so yeah, I went ahead and purchased more fertilizer just in case we need it. Also, if we get contracts, I like to have this filled up so we don't have to worry about it too much. Our fields don't need linemen, so that is a good thing. But we do need to put fertilizer down before we go into March. So, ooh, what's that? Oh, right, that's good. So it's starting to fall. So actually, that's perfect timing for us. So that means we should have some decent tractions in the field. So terms with what we've got here. So it's been harvested. So it's starting to grow in March. So technically I could go ahead and things like rolling and mulching it and then all that, redrill it potentially if I want to, but for now I'm just going to stick to fertilizing because in this episode we're going to be a bit cheeky here. So I've got plans, as you can perhaps tell most likely by the title of the episode, is we're going to be purchasing our first farm. How we're going to be doing that is, one, we're going to do a bit of field flipping. So once we get this cut again in April, I'm going to go ahead and get the bells done, sell it, and all that. We should get about 135, 140 grand. This I'll make sure when we release the baler, we actually have site additive in it from the get-go. So that's not going to be a problem for us. Also, because obviously we have a look now. So look at our stats. We've done 120 contracts for the community. And I think over these last few months we've earned a reputation, so what I'm going to do is go to the bank and ask for a loan. Ideally, if we can get at least half a mil, maybe 750 grand if we're lucky. Okay, fair enough, we've got to pay interest on that, which in this region is going to be looking at around a 10, 13.5, 15% interest rate. So for example, with a 750 grand loan, that means at 10% interest, we've got to pay 75 grand back, and in interest, but you know what, that I am not too fussed about. Yeah, out of everything we've got going on here, that is the least of my worries. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get this last bit done. Now, the good thing about fertilizer as well is you don't use a lot of it. But you know, I like to keep this filled up, so actually what I may go and do is actually it's not waste fertilizer, so there we go. Might actually just fills up to the brim. Like, this is a huge, 15,000 litres? But I am trying to keep it low for now, because we do have the John Deere here, 4755, and that is, 190 horsepower, so it's pretty powerful. But yeah, so out of all the costs of everything, we're going to need to lease the mowers again, lease a baler. So yeah, there is money obviously to be spent, of course, but I'm confident enough we're going to make our money back. So what I'm going to do is, let's get these fields done, let's get these fertilized, and then really we'll skip to March, see what contracts is due, because at the moment there is nothing. And yeah, as I said, in between episodes we did like 4 contracts, so yeah, I'm initially recording this off the back of last episode, so Yeah, I think we're in a good position. We're making lots of money now, so let's keep on making money because the farm we're going to be purchasing is this one up here, so fields 32 and 33. Yes, there is a lot of excessive farmland over there, so I'm just going to have a little look on that land. So we'll scoot over and visit the farm. So in drone mode, like this is a good area for us. You know, farmhouse, all that other good stuff is good. But things like this is, I'll say it's a waste of money because it is for us. We don't need it. Also, it does lead access to some very good fields down the road. However, there is another farm we can purchase. It's this one down here. So this one here comes with a field. So okay, ignore the snow. You don't have the water tower. But you see here, we've got a couple of barns, silo by the looks of it. So again, some good options potentially for us. So I'm not sure if these are animal barns or not, but regardless, whatever we do go with, I'm going to be transforming it. So, or even heck, we may go see Walter and see if he will sell this farm over here. So, how much does he want for this one? So, for the actual farmland, like the actual farmyards, that is 172 grand. Cows is ready, so potentially can have some cows. So yeah, I think it's got some beehives as well over here. Yes. A constructible area. I'm not sure what he's working on, but we could perhaps speak to him about that. But yeah, so American barn, all that good stuff. So forget that. 172 grand. I forget get some of these fields. That would be a good venture for us. So yeah, unfortunately there is a lots of trees attached to these fields, and hence why we're not doing any kind of logging in this episode. Is I've done some research, and yeah, most of these trees is going to be very awkward for us and very time consuming. So I've made the executive decision, unless we get contracted out for it by the community, I'm not going to cut those trees down. So anyways, I have waffled on long enough. Let's get these contracts done, and I'll see you folks afterwards once we're done here and in March/April. Right, we're in May now because, yeah, we couldn't mow our field until May, so fair enough, it is what it is. As you can see on the top right, we're at 600 grand. That's because we took out a £500,000 loan. That's the only thing was allowed, so let's go and get things set up first of all. So I'm going to be doing some controversial tactics, so this includes a bit of field flipping. So what I'm going to do is get these 3 fields mowed, belled, and all that other good stuff. And as you can see here, I've already got the baler leased out, filled with silage active. Also got at least a Valtra, something a bit more powerful this time, so just to make sure we have no issues whatsoever. And also what I'm going to do is, so let's pull over here a sec. Nothing can go wrong here, so turn help menu on, so you can actually see, make sure we have the correct mode enabled. So whilst this is mowing away, and I think I'll do as I did last time, is do the headlands myself. So yeah, turn it on, turn that on. Okay, it had issues like that last time, but okay, soft dropping is enabled. Lovely jubbly, that's what I want. So actually helps if you actually turn the actual thing on. But yeah, so I can do a bit of field flipping. Yeah, it may not be the most popular choice, but I'm going to mow this field and I'm going to try to get as much of this as possible, you know, go around the headlands and the outside bit as much as I can. Yes, there's trees here, we could potentially utilise that, but as I mentioned, yeah, technically it's worth doing logging and all that, but these kind of large trees, not really. Like, they're okay, don't get me wrong, but yeah, we're going to leave a lot of it on the table, especially in terms with just the ability to get everything done. It's mainly down to, with comes to the larger trees, can't use a tree harvester. Wood chipping is going to be a pain in the rear, and yeah, pulling it to the sawmill technically is worth it, but it's very time consuming. Like, one of those large trees cut down so we can pull it, like weighs about 5 tons. You'll get about 4 grand for that. That's from the larger logs, so don't get me wrong, there is money to be made here, but it's just not for us. And I'm thinking if we do these extra bits here around the outside, so yeah, it's going to require 2 headlands at least, but you know what, I do not mind that at all. And then yeah, get everything done. And that's why we've got 63 bells, that's including forgetting about these silage additives. So if I had to guess this time, I'll say just from our fields that we had before, 70 bells, plus that extra field on field 11, let's say 100 plus bells. So hopefully that means we can get around about 180 grand all said and done. Get 180 grand, sell these fields, then we'll start properly setting up our main farm. So I haven't made a firm choice yet on what farm I'm going to be not producing, not purchasing. At the end of the day, I want something that we can have greenhouses, because yeah, we're still doing the contractor, we're still a contractor on here, but we need to start chasing the American dream. So we've worked our way up, so we've been borrowing equipment, starting to have our own equipment, that's good, but we're still ways and ways away yet before we can achieve our goals. And we do have some ideas to get some money coming in very quickly, or at least some, I'll say a lot of money coming in per minute of harvesting, which frees that. So things I'm going to be looking at is things like sugar beet, cotton. I am really tempted to make a full investment in there, especially if we get the spinnery underway, making clothes and all of that. If we can have all that going away, we can potentially make $1.5 million plus a year. So that is very exciting. So without further ado, I'm going to get it done. You see me do this last time, so I'm not going to do a time lapse. So I'll get all this done, and then I'll bring folks back once we're done, and selling the bales. And there we go, we are done, and that took us a fair bit of time. Also, I did some contracts in between not doing all this, so breaking down everything we've done. So obviously we released the tractor and all that, so yeah, I just had to sort of tab over because just leave back in, and yeah, for whatever reason didn't let me leave the vehicle. But yeah, as I say, until we've done 107 bells. Contracts were done in between. Not didn't do the screenshots, but as a sort of proof of we've done it. So if we go to here, I can see there we've done 35 contracts in total. Not sure if that's just this, I think that's at least just this episode alone. So total contracts we've done so far is 151. And yeah, it's taken us all this time to get this done. But trust me, it's going to be worth it when we make our own farm. So just looking at the contracts at the moment, hoping like the home contracts are really worth doing, especially the one we've been using borrowing. That costs 36 grand. Basically, that's like a weeder, so that is something definitely on my bucket list of purchasing. But at the moment, yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. So I'm pretty much going to return every bit of equipment. I did lease a second voucher tractor, so that's why mine's not as high as I would have liked it to be, just because of the whole leasing cost and just everything like that. So here's what it is. I think the leasing extra was like 11 grand, give or take. And I think grand and a half, whatever it is for an hour, I'm going to look now. So at the moment we're at 425 grand. However, we've still got 107 bells to sell, so that is what, 600,000, 7, 14, 21, 642,000 litres we'll be selling here. So yeah, we're gonna make, I think, yeah, 4 and a bit trips, so 5 trips in total, 4 full trips. So let's see how much we get for one, just a short show how much we can get. So offload that. So just freak, I've cocked up. I should have left that to ferment another month, shouldn't I? Dang it. So that was 21 grand. And how much? Yeah, I need to figure this out. So full, yeah, don't know what I thought it was going to ferment instantly, so let's get a bit of a reimbursement on that. So yeah, that little misunderstanding's all been cleared and rectified. So now in May 2, just like that, we are getting all these sold. So I do have ideas for farmland I want to purchase. So, but yeah, a lot of it really depends on how much we can get for these bells and how much we get for the fields. So, because yeah, the farm I'm going to go for is this one here. So we'll visit this farm here, and yeah, go to drone mode. So we don't have this little bit over here. So yeah, we've got a little driveway, little patch area that goes straight to the farm. So have a look at the farm itself. You know, it's a bit run down, I'll admit, but yeah, it's definitely a nice little fixer-upper. So barns, they'll be going. Silos, I've got ideas for silos. Actually, even silos, I'm thinking, I think for now we can get away with not having the silo in place. Maybe get some animals in instead. As well as, I'm trying to think in some ideas like silos. In terms of storing crops, we could just take them to the railway silo. So yeah, I may have to pay a little bit of a fee over there, but because yeah, I do have some sheds installed. So because yeah, there's a couple I want to put down. So yeah, one of these like these kind of sheds here. So okay, let's get rid of that. So yeah, a nice large shed potentially somewhere like that. And then if we go under silos, so not extensions. Why does it keep on going over? No, I want to go across one like that. Do I want to go to the next page? So yeah, a small little multi-fruit silo goes there. And also a nice hay shed by Ada Modding. That would be very nice. And also, definitely need to think about greenhouses and all that, because otherwise, other options is Walter's farm. So, have a look. Crops are in the ground, so we've got. Actually, what crops does he have in the ground? So, oats, fair enough. Barley, fair enough. Oh, what's that one there? Spinach. Oh, green beans. Not too sure on that. But yeah, the problem with these fields, they do come with a lot of extra farmland. You know, the trees, so that is the downside for us, because at the moment we don't have a way to process the trees. I do want to plant yeah, definitely want to do forestry, but it's got to be on my terms, so anyways, I'll get this done off camera set, get all these bells sold. And I'll bring folks back once we're selling the final handful of bells, and then we'll go to sell 3 fields. Because yeah, I'm thinking if I can get my hands on obviously plot 89, that is a cornfield. If we get a bunker silo in, we could do chaff silage. Also, we've got some money crops of what's it, soybeans. Yeah, they are soybeans, right? So stop check. Yeah, soybeans, and then we'll either go with any money left over, which I very much doubt, get a nice sugar beet field. Red beet is a nice large field to have. But, yeah, downside is it worth doing? Technically, yes, red beet is worth doing, but, oh crap, I forgot 3 bells. Cock, I'll get that remedied, but anyways, I'll get these sorted and I'll bring folks back in a second. Can't believe I forgot about these 3 bells. So, alrighty then, it has been a while since we've last seen each other, because I did the last full segment of us selling the bells. And yeah, for whatever reason I didn't get the last sell on camera or recorded it, so I do apologise on that. But yeah, it's been like well over a week since I've done the last part of this episode. A lot of that is just stuff going on. Actually, been things like 2 weeks since I recorded the last bit of this episode, and yeah, that's I'll get chat about in a bit. But yeah, so all the bells done. We're at 665 grand almost. And I did do a couple of contracts, because I came on, I thought, yeah, do a quick couple of contracts. And in terms with our total contracts we've done so far in this series, we have done a staggering, where's contracts, 257 we've done. So, now, obviously we're going to buy this farm down here, but of course we need to sell our grass fields first of all, so I'll say sell, sell, and sell. So that leaves us with 1.2 million pounds, dollars, shillings, euros, whatever it's called. And yeah, I also got a couple of things here at the store which I do need to take with us. So I think for our first port of call, I'm going to be purchasing the Premier here. So this will be a good little loader. So yes, please go and purchase that brand new. And in terms of the second-hand market, there's no tractors available. Because yeah, since obviously the last part of the episode I've done, we've had a shit ton of mods this drop. Like, I think over the course of the last 2 weeks, we've had like 150 or so new mods just dropped. So, well, at least over 100 definitely over the last week off, the week before Christmas. But yeah, so things like go with the Case Magnum if we want to defend the Vario. Like, that should be quite good. You know, 300 horsepower for, okay, 280 grand, so. But even something like that, the Fast Track, 223 grand for 235 horsepower, so. But yeah, if I was going to go something, I'll go something like the Massey's even. Okay, that's a bit too expensive. What about medium? So, in terms of the upper end, so things like the Case Puma, 300 horsepower for 270 grand. So, because yeah, we got our own cultivator here. Could we do with a larger one? Possibly, yes. But I think at the moment I'm going to hold off on that because, what was it? Yeah, okay, 8 meters is okay. Okay, there are right, but they do the job. That's a little 4-meter one, so new. So yeah, the 8-meter one actually I'm happy with. In terms of plows, we can do with a plow, so I'm going to purchase that at least. So yeah, some bits I know we're going to need for sure. Also a drill because, yeah, we need to get drilling in. So in terms of our field, so I'm actually seeing that I don't need a drill at the moment, but since we're going to be doing contracts, it would be good to have. So I'm going to purchase a farm, so that gives us a farmhouse and chicken pasture. So okay, that's interesting. I think if I go with that field over here, 256. Yeah, it's pretty expensive, that one there. It does go a lot of field area, but I'm not sure how usable it is, so go for that one and that one. I think for now, if we stick to the free fields, so we've got soybeans, and corn, so they've all just been drilled, I'm assuming, so okay, fertilizing on 87, which ain't too bad, use that second application. And yeah, they've only just been drilled, so obviously things like combines and all that other good stuff, I will hold off. And actually I'm thinking, let's go with a planter, so obviously we didn't have enough for a new tractor at least for now, but that could change down the road, so there we go. So I'll see where's all our new stuff over here. So we've got a low loader, a plough, and a drill. So a lot of these we can just lift and load on. But yeah, I don't think all of these are liftable. Nope, that ain't. How about these over here? Nope. And yeah, so I'll get the couple other ones on with the help of our teleander. But yeah, things like combines as well, yeah, it'd be good to own one, but we're looking at 300-400 grand for that alone because, yeah, I think we had a model John Deere combine harvester, but yeah, even that, we're looking at 205 grand as the base price. Plus a header, that's going to be, yeah, again, 300 grand to get off on the road. If I go for a smaller cloth setup, yep, just under 300 grand. Yeah, I can't start with the small massy one, but 6 meters. And size of fields we've got here, yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing that today. So, yeah, these bits I'll come back later on. But yeah, it'd be good if we had our own tractor, you know, our second tractor. So, in terms of getting access to the field, so literally it's just across here and then straight down. So right there, that whole last section I went to record, just a bit of voiceover and just discussion of things did not record. Thought I pressed it twice to record, but no. So anyways, here we are at our new farm. So we've got our soybean field here. The good thing about these fields, these are pretty flat to say. The corn, my plan is to do silage, so we need a BJ bunker silo of some sort. Do have a couple of plans. Or do I say just frig it, get our drill, and then plant grass, because if we do grass now, May 2nd, so we get a cut in July, a cut in September, and grass pieces we get cut in November. Yes, we can, so we can get 1, 2, 3 more cuts, and overall that gets more silage overall, so thinking, yeah, that'd be a very good option. But so yeah, in terms of obviously what we'd say, but obviously for a reason didn't, was Alright, so yeah, recording issues again, but anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, a lot of it's just been, the reason why I haven't uploaded at all over the last couple of weeks is just a number of factors, and I've gone to the wrong area. But yeah, okay, we'll get out of here sharpish. But yeah, just haven't really uploaded much, just because combination of sleeping problems and just a number of factors. That's just meant that literally I've had no energy whatsoever the last couple of weeks. It's just an hour here, an hour there. Yes, everyone has sleeping problems occasionally, but yeah, just been really bogged down with a lot of it. But anyways, it's Christmas Eve now, so last episode will be uploaded this morning at some point around about 8 to 9 o'clock here in the UK. And this episode, obviously you folks won't know this, but this will be uploaded sometime later on tonight in Christmas Eve. So yeah, I'll get these episodes done and recorded, and then we just have a good little refresher. But anyways, here we are at our new farm, so gotta say, do rather like it. So okay, it's not dynamic unfortunately, but yeah, say you got some old junk around the farm, an old silo. I think a lot of this we can just remove as well. Nice little workshop area, a little stable area of some sorts. Also, in terms of if we sell this, so I think we did have an option to sell it, didn't we? It came up as a okay, so yeah, one reason we can't remove the building. Oh no. Set for $1,000. You know what, I'm gonna sell that for $1,000. That does leave us with this, so that I am not sure if we could be able to sell it. So yeah, give it a shot and get over this, but can't sell it, so that kind of sucks. So yeah, another thing Giants needs to fix in patch 1.5 whenever that comes out, whenever they get around to it. Also, we've had patch 1.4 recently, and don't get me wrong, it's fixed a ton of stuff, and really I can't fault too much, in terms of issues and all of that. And yeah, before I get moving off certain things, because I do want to get our own sheds put in. But yeah, I think these are pretty expensive. So yeah, workshop. Ooh, that would be very nice to have, just something like that over here, but 90 grand. It's a fair price, don't get me wrong, but yeah, we don't have quite have 90 grand to spare at the moment. In terms of anything else, an old barn. We just got rid of a barn, so perhaps new. But yeah, so many good things we can have here. I think we can get a bit creative with how we can place these down. And not owned. So maybe something on the lines of... Actually, no. Because I do have some ideas, so... Things like... what's it? Greenhouses. Get some greenhouses in. And I'm thinking mushrooms. Become the mushroom kings. So yeah, these are 36 grand each, or 18 grand for the smaller one, so I think this is going to be the case of having one large one. I think the parrot spawns somewhere on the side, so I'll figure it out in the next episode. But yeah, so we've got a nice little barn over here. I think I'll keep this for now. Also, we do have chickens, so if you want chickens, you will need to buy feeding. Do have a water tower, to say the least. Hopefully that is not the ones that you pay for, because otherwise I'll be getting something else in. So, chickens. Actually, let's get some chickens. So, just $1,000 for that. So, nice little chicken coop. Actually, thinking what, I can get rid of some of these. So, get rid of those. And yeah, thinking, log in, get this tree removed, and we can take it, just tow it over to the sawmill, because I'm thinking, yeah, expand this out a little bit potentially. You know, have another greenhouse here, so maybe a small one, or okay, just a large one like that. So yeah, I want to get a couple of greenhouses in. Because I'm thinking, yeah, get 2 over here, 1 over here. In terms with our water source and all that, so hopefully I got some of these enabled. So thinking, yeah, let's get a diesel tank in. So we only need a small one here at the farm. So thinking, yeah, something like, where should I put it to? Near the chickens. You can get somewhere over here. So from that, we can purchase a little bit of fuel. So we're going to need a lot. So 1,000 liters, that'll be enough for us. But anyway, so that is the farm. I think that wraps up by doing one more bit of work, and that is getting this field fertilized. So actually, hopefully we can put that second application down, because yeah, that would be interesting. So let's see if we are putting fertilizer down, or do we need to wait another month? So I know, right? You know what? I am happy with that. So let's get the GPS on. So yeah, let's get this done, and I'll see you folks afterwards once we are done here. Just like that, we are done. So I'm thinking, yeah, next time what we'll do is we'll drill the cornfields, because yeah, I want to get silage on the way, not just for cows down the road, because yeah, I do want cows at some point, and this farm is only a starting ground. We've got our first farm, and my plan is, as we expand, you know, get this field over here, for example, put a cow barn over here. So just to rough idea things up, so go to cows, a cow barn, so get this nice cheap one for 40 grand. So, you know, we'll just have a row of these. So if we can, along the sideways, we can have 1, 2, and 2. Yeah, I think if we stick with 2, and then, yeah, keep this as a field. And that field is, okay, actually not this field over here, but this field over here, I mean. But yeah, so I think something like that to be a similar thing of 1 and 2, keep this as a field. Because yeah, that is our grass field, one I was first looking at. So, and yeah, went past our farm. So actually, do we own these? Because we do. Okay, we've got a nice old barn over here. We do have these massive trees that you cannot get to with a normal logger. So thinking if we do remove these trees, we do have the ability to actually remove them now in game. So yeah, how much is a winch? Because if we get a winch, yeah, see now we do have a small tractor though, so 8.5 grand. So yeah, I think if we get a couple of these cut down, and then yeah, just take over to the sawmill, which is, I think, get the PD up over here. So of course a little trek, but not that too far. So literally up the roads, up the pathway, and then boom, right by the sawmill. So we can actually get a good fair bit of money for that. So, or do I actually no. Since we're keeping this barn over here, is it worth having a production down? So, no, okay, not that. Okay, no, not sell points. Go to our factories, because okay, that one is 150 grand. So new. But yeah, we get not that one, not preserved foods, but there is, yeah, cheap sawmill. 36 grand. Get that put down just over here. And literally making timber for days. So literally that. Yeah, okay, it's a small one. In terms of financially wise, yeah, of course it's worth more if you do the larger sawmills, but we've even got 50 grand, and some of that is contract expenses. Things like seeds, fertilizers, and all that we're going to need for contracts, so... Can I try to back this up? So... don't tell me it's too small. Okay, it just about gets in, so... But yeah, if you get combines and all that, they will be stored outside. Also, I do think it's one thing we do need in the next episode, purchasing. Top priority is a jet washer, because yeah, this is absolutely filthy. This has been worked a lot, like, yeah, 4 hours of work already on it. But yeah, again, we've got mods for that, so actually I'll have a quick look now, if not I'll install some for the next episode. So go to our tools. So yeah, do have a small workshop, 10 grand, so that is into our money. In terms of contracts, is there any good ones to do? So, the weeding ones, yeah. Actually, that will cover expenses. Even though they do take an age. Fertilizing, yes, but again, they're not big fields, so... Already, yeah, so next episode is, as you say, May. Go and get that done in terms with the drilling. Take that to the surface, of course. Get that drill filled up. And then, yeah, start bringing all of our tools over, because, yeah, we've got a nice new plough. Maybe you've jumped the gun there a little bit, but our two won't have a plough, so if we get plough contracts, our tractor will have more than enough capabilities to do this, thanks to the 2 points here, so you can use that. But yeah, got drill filled up. Okay, that isn't a direct drill, so that is a downside potentially, but I don't mind putting the extra work in. Especially if we just plough the fields, or our fields at least, so... Yeah, we get everything taken down. But yeah, so... That is where I'm going to wrap things up here, so... Obviously, this will be coming out today on Christmas Eve, later on in the evening, so... Plan is, maybe stream this episode, or the next episode, on Christmas Day. I should maybe do something else Christmas Day-wise. Obviously, it depends on family and all that, and my personal plans at the moment, which is a bit up in the air at the moment, so... Yeah, also, I do want other videos to get recorded today, so... Yeah, I'm going to have some videos up over Christmas, so next episode will be most likely Boxing Day, so... Hopefully you all had a good Christmas and a Happy New Year, in case I do not upload until the New Year for the next episode, but anyways... As always, hope you enjoyed the episode. If so, smash the like button, feel free to comment down below. If you want to share with some, please be my guest. If you're not, subscribe to the channel, then please consider. But, for Jesus do, hope you have a nice day. But for now, this will be from EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.